Hello, 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 YouTube. This is my final review until Captain Marvel tomorrow when I go see it. So I wanted to do another review. Welcome back to Movies with 3 Words or More. This is a 3 word movie. It's a comedy from 2014, an action comedy that, Josh, if you hated Chips, this is a way better freaking movie. This movie costs less. It doesn't waste talent. It's funnier. It's R rated, just like Chips, and there's no naked guys in it, which at least that's a huge plus for me. And that is a not rip off of 21 Jump Street. Let's Be Cops. Yeah. Fake Cops, Real Trouble. And these two are great in the movie together, by the way. Damon Wayans Jr. and Jake Johnson as the two leads. What was it? Let me read the back. It's the ultimate buddy cop movie, except for one thing. They're not really cops. Yeah. Two slackers hatch an outrageous plan to impersonate police officers. Before long, the pair is confiscating chronic, scoring hot babes, and reckless racing through the streets in a squad car they found online. But when they get tangled up with actual mobsters, they're from Albania, even though one of the lead actors is British, but I'll get to that. These fake cops find themselves in hot pursuit of real trouble. Damon Wayans Jr. and Jake Johnson lead a stellar cast, including Andy Garcia. He's the cop, police captain. I believe he's one of them. Yeah, and you have Nina Dobrev, who plays the girlfriend of one of the guys, and she's from the show Fam, which is on it's on like I think on CBS now. And Keegan Michael Key, who plays he's is a comedy so funny it's criminal. Yeah, this movie was a lot of fun. It was very funny. Like I love the chemistry between these two actors. They nail it. Yeah, it's very cliche. You've seen this before. Guys pretending to be something that they're not to get something done. But I like the way they did it here. This is way better than freaking Chips. I can tell you that right now. And the two actors actually have a good script. The film was directed by Luke Greenfield. I think he's done a lot of television. He did a good job here. It's fast paced. It just goes like a lightning quick. Keegan Michael Key plays a Spanish guy with dreadlocks. Kind of weird because I didn't recognize him, and he has like gold teeth. It would be considered racist if he was Spanish, but he isn't. So I think he's fine in the movie. He's not the greatest actor, but he's a lot better here than in The Predator. Jaquez can definitely vouch for me on that because that's a shitty script that where he's annoying and he's like, "I'm crazy," ha 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 ha. No, here he does a goofy character, but he does well. He looks a like a Spanish Roman Reigns. Nina Dobrev, she has some decent sparks with Damon Wayans Jr. I like that Damon Wayans actually has a son that can act. That's awesome. Unlike Will Smith's son, who can't act for shit after he outgrew his childhood. But here, yeah, the film it's R rated. There's a lot of curse words. Like Jake Johnson and Damon Wayans Jr. say a lot of profanity. So this is not for your kids. Also, there's some sexuality in the movie. There's a lot of violence. There's a scene. One of the funniest scenes in the movie is when they give. I'm just thinking about it makes me laugh my ass off. It's a scene where Damon Wayans Jr. They give him crystal meth and he's just going crazy. He's like twitching and shaking. I'm like, that's so crass, but it's so funny. Like they do it in a way that I didn't see coming. And the movie just, a lot of witty one-liners. When they pretend to be cops, they're pulling people over, and they're like, and they're like, put your hands on the wall, put your hands up, and all that. I like that they kind of make fun of the cop cliches and all those buddy comedies in the '90s and the mid '80s and in the 2000s. Yeah, this is a lot better than Rush Hour 3. I can say that easily. I prefer it over most of the Rush Hour movies because it's R, so they can say fuck. That's something Chris Tucker never said in Rush Hour. Jake Johnson, while nothing against Jackie Chan in those movies, Jake Johnson, actually, I can understand what he's saying for the most part. Jackie Chan is fine. I'm just saying that in those movies, him and Chris Tucker, I don't know. I don't really get that dynamic that as much as here. I think this is better. This movie cost $17 million. 17, not 117, not 107, not 97, only $17 million, and this made over $100 million, or like 138 around there approximately. That's a huge hit for a comedy. This came out the same month as Guardians of the Galaxy, and I looked at the trailer. I'm like, that's gonna be stupid. It's a lot of fun, guys. If you want to see a comedy done well in the 2010s, that's not just fart jokes and sexual jokes that are just stupid, or referencing other movies. No, this movie did it really well, and I like the fact that Damon Wayans Jr. is a video game designer. I like that because it reminds me of the movie Grandma's Boy, which that's most of the premise of that movie, where the lead guy is a video game tester, and I'm like, I love that. I love video games. If you see my room, you can tell that I'm a gamer for life. But yeah, and and there's a lot of these crazy white guys where he's like, your ideas are stupid. Like at the end, he has the balls to tell his boss off that he's like, I'm going to make a game and you're going to do it my way. We're not going to do your stupid shit. We're going to do my way. And I'm like, I love that. I love when a black man is empowered. Like he's empowered and just sticks it to the white man. I love that, guys. I'm sorry. I know they're like, oh, that's racist. No, it's good in these movies. We've been oppressed long enough. But yeah, this movie is really fun. If you've never seen this movie, Let's Be Cops, I got this for a dollar at Dollar Tree. I was like, okay, this is another comedy. It's R-rated. Are they just gonna say fuck for an hour and 40 minutes? No, it's actually pretty funny. Like I like these two actors together. I've never seen the new girl with Zoe Deschanel, but after seeing this movie, I want to see these guys in that show now. It just ended like a few years ago, so I want to check it out because I like the cast. And like I said, it's very witty. It's fast paced. It is. It does have its flaws. It's 104 minutes. I think there's a few scenes here and there you could have cut out. The scenes with Keegan Michael Key could have been shorter. You could have cut the Spanish out. Could we get it? He has an accent. That's all you need. You don't need because there's no subtitles, so I don't know what he's saying half the time. And also, the villain is lame. Uh, the villain, James D'Arcy, is a British guy. Can't act for shit in this movie. He is so not a threat. Damon Wayans and Jake Johnson could kick the, don't even have to fake to be cops to beat this guy up. He looks like such a pussy that freaking Nina Dobrev could kick his ass. Yeah, easily because he's a freaking Mariposa. He's a freaking pussy. He's nothing. He's a wallflower compared to villains that I've seen in other buddy cop movies. Like the ones in Lethal Weapon, way better. The ones in freaking well, not Rush Hour, in Bad Boys, didn't love him, but he's better than this freaking twit. But anyway, it's a funny movie. It's worth your time. I haven't heard the commentary yet by the director and the co-writer Nicholas Thompson, not Thompson, Thomas. But I was really entertained. That's the thing I want out of every movie that I review, guys. Entertainment value. If that's really high, that's what I'm looking for. And I'm really, really glad that this movie was made. I'm glad I got this digital copy before the UV code expired. It's a very funny movie. It has a lot of crass humor, but it's like, dude, I was on crystal meth. And I know it's a cheap joke, but there was a scene like that in the third Harold and Kumar movie where I think they did cocaine or something, and they're high as fuck, and they're hallucinating that they're claymation. That was also that made me laugh. If you're gonna do a drug reference, do it right. I don't need to have them smoke weed and doing stupid shit. I've seen that already. But here it was done well, and this movie is a lot of fun. Fake cops, real trouble, real funny movie. And it's not perfect. Like I said, the villain sucks. It's a little long. There's some scenes that could have been cut out, and also, like I said, some scenes could have been shortened, like the scene with Key and Michael Key. I don't mind the accent. I just thought that I don't know they were trying too hard with him. But and even the ending made me smile because I'm like, that was a fun movie. Granted, it's not for everyone. This is not a movie for everybody. But if you hated Chips, this is a nice palate cleanser because this is actually funny. It's not, oh, she ate my butt, or the freaking he trips that and Dak Shepard has to show his ass. I don't want to see that. It's not funny, or freaking the other stupid jokes they have in that movie. This is way funnier, and it's a good movie. It made a lot of money. Unlike Chips that bombed, it should have been on Netflix, and it costs almost the same as Chips, and it's got a really good two leads that are very likable. Yeah, they have their quarrels with each other, but at the end of the day, they get together, they work things out, and they kick ass, and it's fun to watch. To me, this is the unofficial 22, 23 Jump Street. If we never get that, this is the closest we're going to get. This came out the same year as 22 Jump Street, and that's also a very funny action comedy. See, 17% my ass, Rotten Tomatoes. Fuck you. You were probably gonna give Rig the voting and give Captain Marvel a 10%. No, Got an 86, and I'm happy because it's gonna do it's gonna do box office gold, baby. I can't wait to see that tomorrow night. I'm gonna just lose myself in the theater. But this is a good movie. It's not a 17%. It's way better than that. It's a good movie. Anyway, thanks for watching. Take care, and I'll see you in the next one.